Good day.
It is lovely to be here once again. You too have changed. Can you feel that within yourself? How much growth and change has occurred within not only your energy field, but in your heart as well.
Yes, I can feel a different vantage point.
You climbed higher and onto that tree. And with the new advantage point, there is a settling that must occur when you have raised and have grown and have learned the lessons that you have upon your journey, the spiritual journey in which you have taken it upon yourselves to journey forward together. We have been with you the whole way. Your giant too. Us and the crew and the entourage, and have even learned of others that are there waiting to be of service. For you too are of service to us.
Awesome.
Indeed.
Yes, it was refreshing to learn of the diplomat aspect and understand how that both draws me to negotiations and conflicts and stuff, as well as repels me from it, because I feel something better, more harmonious.
And we want you to know that every time you put your focus of thoughts, your heart energy on something, it magnifies it until you get to a point where you will learn what it is that you are magnifying, to come up, to heal, to work, to find solutions, and the allowance of what you do know to be the truth, and what you do know to be a better way to come and surround the energy, to transmute it into the better way of solutions, especially if you're the only one in your vicinity that holds the solution to the issue in their heart. And it is like a beacon, your thoughts, your power, in essence, to learn how to utilize the power that you have with your own thought forms. And so the important question when you are seeing what repulses you is that you allow that question to permeate within the deepest sections of your solar plexus that have the cube turned off, per se, so that in the questioning and allowing the deepest parts of you to have the light shined upon, it enables the transformation of that which gives you trouble into that what gives you hope.
For hope feeds a process.
Yes. Hope allows space for a solution to be birthed forth into the manifestation. As we said, it is part of the process and into the embodiment of the hope. Hope is in a sense, the sense of before, if you were to think there was a before and after in the spiral of acceptance. Hope comes before curiosity. Because if you have hope that there is something better, then you can be curious about what the better thing might potentially become. And within the becoming or embodiment of the hope you feel, you then share that with others. It is like this one here, who occasionally reminds people that she will be living when there is peace around the world on earth. For her, she knows that she will one day find peace within herself. And when she realizes and embodies the peace within herself, she will have peace on earth. And she has hope that she will do that this time around. Therefore, peace on earth is coming, for it is coming from within her.
And everyone has this perspective within themselves and the ability to bring peace to their world. Correct?
Yes. And when more of you humans decide to acknowledge within themselves and search through the recesses of their being where the peace manifests the most, and allow that peace to grow in the fertile soil of the lighted field of their heart, then peace will grow and manifest in areas of their life where they may not feel the peace. For the areas of their life where peace wants to be felt, it calls forward to the peace in the area or in the heart of their lives where peace resides, calling forward for it to come near. And as you allow the peace in your life to extend and reach out a hand to the other parts of you that are seeking to be at peace, you create unity within yourself. And that creates unity within the world. And so as you go through your mission on this planet, understanding, love is the lighted path towards the oneness within yourself, which creates the oneness and the unity within your world. It can be difficult as you've had many lives as a human, many lives to where the lighted path of peace has been disrupted and overshadowed, and you've put up walls and barriers and tree piles like the ones you were witnessing here in the States.
Yes.
That might seem like it blocks your path. But light has a way to find a way through the darkest of tree piles. like the mist we spoke of, to where the mist obscures parts of you that are calling out for peace and love. And when you choose to have the courage to look and go into the mist, to gather together the parts of you that are ready to be with you in love and heal. And then your way becomes more clear. But we are showing her, in essence, she's standing in the middle of a circle with a number of different paths around her. Some are clear, some have tree piles blocking the way, some have big holes in them, down to the abyss where you cannot see the bottom, but a chasm that's too far to cross. And there you are in the middle of the circle with all these different spokes in the wheel, trying to figure out which way to go.
Yes.
And what we would like to say to you, it is not that you are, in essence, choosing which path to go on with its own obstacles or its own free ways of going at ease, but that you, in essence, are all of those paths. You have walked all of them before, and when you walk them, what's on the other side but where you started? And you get to another circle with more paths, and soon the soul matrix of you is like a web with the circles, creating all of these different paths with the hazards or the clear view with the broken lines. And you're ping-ponging around, running as if you are in a maze of your soul matrix.
Yes.
But nothing of that will ever change until you realize that through your soul matrix, you have but one chosen route to go. You will start to meet within the many paths that you choose other aspects of yourself, other broken off pieces hidden behind the log piles or across the chasm. As she witnesses parts of herself across the chasm of a path, she doesn't know how to build a bridge to get to it or to get that part to her. But what we're saying is the light and the love creates the bridge between where you are, where you have been, and where you are going. For there is where you are. In the one circle, just one. No more fractions, no more paths. As she could see the paths around her and all of this web of her soul matrix, some are dissolving faster, and parts of her are running towards her, for there is no path separating. Some paths are still there, and some she is creating in the moment. That is a part of her that is creating another path, is something she wants to experience and behold and learn and have as her soul matrix. But as we spoke before, All of these paths are really nothing but illusions of time and space, of doing and being and becoming. And when all of the paths are diluted and dissolved, what you have left is just you in the oneness of the one. No matter what you have done in this life or other lives, you took them as pathways to understand the one. So as you consider whether or not to choose a path for this 5D, your 5D sanctuary, you can create and walk that path together in your soul matrix, but you must allow the light and the love to be the foundation of every step you choose to take together on this path towards your 5D sanctuary with the free will you both individually have. You can allow the golden path to be the one that you share.
And the golden path is the one that leads higher for us both and leads to our greatest good, our cheese, from the other analogy. And I guess I'm wondering if the sanctuary itself, 5D sanctuary itself, okay, I guess I answered that. My question was, would or could that be a branch that we get stuck on versus a foundation that we allow ourselves to go higher?
What do you feel the answer is?
It depends. Based on what you just said and my intuition, it depends how we approach it. It depends how we build it. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So, I've been feeling over the past few days that you care a lot less about the specific ways that we learn things compared to actually that we do learn things, like the specific details of our lives and the choices we make. Is that a fair statement?
Yes, and we would like to add, within the soul's journey, if you would imagine you wrote out everything on a scroll throughout all of your lives, a complete history which is stored in essence in the crystal in a cave of creation. But for now, if you imagine a scroll of the complete history of all of your lives, not just here on this human planet, but in other galaxies from the moment your soul was created. If a record was kept and you wanted to examine that record, you would find in essence things that are similar to your value system and things that are not. But you would have love for everything that was there. For it is all not only a part of you and your soul, but a part of Source. So within the record, and we say that loosely, that you have within the wisdom knowledge and the wisdom light, you also have Source. Source is like the paper, but it is also the collected volume of everything you have ever lived and experienced and done. So when you are asking, why do we need to learn? Because it's fun. Because that learning extends your life field out into a new fractal of universal knowledge and wisdom that you will have forever. Not many species care or wish to be human, to have gone into the human depths of knowing, of doing, of becoming. But your soul chose in great valiant courage to be a soul human. And with the human experiences you have had and you will continue to have and you want to have, all of that is like a love note to yourself. And when you finish this lifetime and you're surrounded by the ones that you love, and you take your last inhalation as a human on this earth in this time, you will know all of it and the reason for all of it to have occurred. And you will have full knowledge and full love and full embodiment of it all. In that moment, the entire scroll or crystal record of all of your lives throughout all galaxy of your entire soul history and all of those energies that are part and beings of your soul matrix, the angels, the diplomat, the Merlin, and so forth. You will remember and cognize and embody everything, which is all of Source. And that is why you feel the oneness, because it is not only the oneness of all, but the oneness of you all. In the here and in the now presence, no more separation, no more fractals, no more higher guides, no more super consciousness. It will be you. Together. As one.
But do I have to wait till my last breath for that?
No.
Okay.
That is in the essence of the metaphor of you have all of these paths around you in your soul matrix. It's another higher metaphor, not only of the earth paths and parallel lives, but you in past lives. But above that, you have all of your superconscious lives. And when you collapse the paths here as a human on earth, you realize it's just you in one circle with all of yous.
Okay.
So when you come together with yourselves and you realize that you bring to you across those chasms and across the barriers and the tree piles, and you allow the integration of the all of youth here on earth, the darker lives you have lived, bringing to the light, you come forward into the one.